Hello, everybody. My name is VanBradley, and we are back with some Civ 7. It is the end of August, which means I no longer work in the forest full time again until next July. So we can play Civ 7 for several months now, which is awesome. We are here today as Jose Rizal, the Rizzler. Seems like a cool dude. Great tie, greater stash. And mostly, I just want to play this guy. Level 1, haven't played Civ 7 in a while. This man right here, he's all about celebrations. And today we're celebrating the fact that I'm back playing Civ 7 with two new giant updates. We've had 1.3 and 1.4 and some DLC release since I last touched this game. So we're just going to dive in head first, feet first, whichever one of those is correct, and play some Sid Meier's Civilization 7. Alright, well, I'm sure they've updated a lot of cool stuff, but this memento screen is still a pain in the ass. I couldn't find his level 9 memento. I don't even know where I'm looking anymore, so screw it. We're going for Forget Me Not. We get extra 10 happiness per age for the narrative events. Hell yeah, brother. And then we got this celebration duration, 25%. We're going to be doing a lot of celebrating, so we want those celebrations to last longer. I think we'll go for Maya as our civilization. There's a few different things here I really like. This ability is not as good as it was when the game launched, but I'll take that 5% production, when you're researching text and those kinds of things. I mainly just want a happiness building, which I really enjoy, especially if we're going for celebrations, but also a science building. I don't know if the last two patches have changed anything, but I used to really struggle getting some science in these games, and I think having an early science building will just help me be a little more comfy. Oh god, here we go. Now we got all these kind of options. Let's take a look through these. Oh, hell yeah. We got the end of age countdown. I want to say something about this. During the beta process before this game released, I suggested to one of the devs that an end of age countdown would make things a lot better. And I was told straight up they tried that and that it wouldn't work and that it would be terrible and that no one liked it. I was like shot straight down like a lead balloon, and now it's in the game. So I kind of wonder what happened between when I suggested that and when they were like, you know what, maybe it's not as bad as we thought it was. Age transition impact. Okay, all right. I'm happy people having options, but what do I want to do here? What does this even mean? What does regroup mean? So this is the more aggressive one. All right, that'd be cool. Let's just go with continuity for now. Default setting, retain most of your empire units and alliances. I like that they're changing the way the alliance is transferred over. That was always a little wonky to me. I don't know if I love that they've added in like settlers and stuff moving over. I kind of wish they would just double down on the thing and make it better instead of just making it do less stuff. But we'll just go for continuity and see how it feels. Oh, we're definitely bypassing the Civ unlocks though. I want my amuse-bouche choice. I want it to be like an all-you-can-eat buffet of Civs in the age transition. Now we're getting to some settings I really enjoy. Now we're getting to the good part of this whole thing. We're going to go continents plus small. I don't know if that's good or not, but that'll be fun. We'll have fun. We'll have fun on that. That's all good. Light disaster frequency is fine. I do want the crises, but I hate these ones. I like the invasion crisis. The plague one sucks, and the revolts ones suck. And maybe they've changed them, and I'm just not going to try them. We haven't played with a crises in a minute here, and I wanna throw myself into one. So we're gonna go for the invasion crisis. The plague one sucks. The revolutionist one, I don't even know what that is, but that's maybe fine. Now, this is one of my favorite things maybe in any civilization game, is these difficulty settings for each kind of aspect of the game. So normally I would play on just all deity and kind of give it a go, but because I want to try this out and because I haven't played Civ 7 in 2 months and it's 2 new patches and everything, we're going to tone it down just a little bit here. Let's go combat strength down 1, tech cost down 1, civic cost down 1, and then let's say, what else do I want to do here? And I feel like this will work out for us. About half deity, half immortal. I think this is amazing. This is so much fun. A good way to customize your games. I'm pretty into this. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it feels. Maybe it feels weird. Maybe it feels wonky. But let's get into our first game of Civ 7 in 2 months. What on earth is this? Look at him. He's so... What a cutie. Oh, this screen is better. All right. Oh, I see. All right, well... Firaxis. Sucratact, Sid Meier himself. Great work on this. Wow. All right, friends, our start location is already cracked. We got double gold here. That's 40% towards purchasing buildings, which is one of my favorite things in this game is collecting gold resources, so that'll be good. We don't have a great Maya start, unfortunately. No vegetation for our ability to kind of settle our main city center near that. But I'm just gonna start here, and we're just gonna rock and roll, and we're just gonna see what happens. Boom! First city is we're back. We're so back. Unique scout seems like a good play. We're gonna do our usual explore the map, pick up our discoveries or little goodie huts, and just see what's going on. We want to try and trigger some narrative events for a lot of our abilities as well, so we'll kind of figure that out as we go along. Gonna go animal husbandry just to unlock our Halches. I'm kind of aware we're gonna get 2 mines early on here in a quarry, so I kind of want to go for those upgrades as well, but we'll play it as we go. All right, double clay, production on warehouse buildings. All right, that's new, that's fun. I don't love warehouse buildings, but we're gonna need a couple of them anyway, so this +2 production isn't gonna be so bad. I'll definitely head to this gold first. I wouldn't mind that early purchasing power. There's not a ton else for us to do right here, so we'll just go for that gold first and work our way down here. Viren, what is that? What does this do? Ooh, it's a lot of food. It's a lot of food. We can eat a lot. Oh my god, these resources are insane. The double camels, also interesting. So many resources, not a lot of room for building stuff. I think we found our second city location, though. All right, get out of here. It's been a while since I beat up a scout. Boom. Take that. Yeah, that's right. That was less cool than I thought, but you know. Oh, we can automate the exploration now. We can also pet the dog. Good, good. Let's do a little bit of lookout. We got our dudes over here. We can kill them. Any discoveries? No discoveries yet. Hey, what a disappointment. I even downloaded this discovery lens mod, and it's just not doing anything for me. Aha, we found one. Good stuff. Ah, Benny Frank's around. All right, all right. What do we want to do with Benny Frank? Might as well be friendly with him. Jose Rizal is not really your fighter. He's not your strongest soldier. We're about celebrating. I think taking permanent +1 food is probably better than 25 culture. I don't know how true that is or not, but we got some policies now. I think we'll go 1 and 1. I think we really need some production at the moment. Gonna go pottery because we want that brickyard. We have a lot of mines, and plus we're gonna have this clay, and I just think all of that kind of mixed together is a lot of good stuff we want. There's quite a bit here that's interesting, especially an army commander early on, but I do want to go for our, not the happiness building right away, but probably the science building right away. Now, the government's important because this is where our celebrations go. We're kind of playing a game where we want a lot of celebrations. They're going to kind of end up in here. Oligarchy might be good. I don't know. I don't know. Let me go Classical Republic. I think wonder production and culture would be best overall, perhaps. We'll find out. All right, first discovery. Steal the cattle. This area becomes hostile, but they're already pretty hostile. 10 food and 10 production. Or 30 influence isn't bad. Influence is very spendable. Yeah, I'm going to take the influence. I think that's better anyway. Yeah, and we'll just cultural exchange. Okay, he rejected it, so I hate you, Ben. Never mind. Well, that was my plan. Minus 50 gold and Archer to Bach. 30 science. Let's do the science. Let's start pumping up our science game, you know? Oh, we found someone else. Ibn Battuta. All right. Hello. We'll be friendly to you, too. Do you want a cultural exchange? Boom. Yeah, see, this guy is smart. This guy knows what he's doing. He didn't support it, but he did accept it. 2 combat strength on galleys or just 50 gold? Probably just 50 gold. I don't think we're going to be galleon too much. He's pretty close, so we're going to have to get some settlements in and around this area here, eh? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We've met a scientific independent state, and I think I'm going to try and befriend that one and kill this one. I don't need the military one that much, and I kind of want to settle in this area, especially for the double camels, the natural wonder, etc., etc. I'm going to come down with a warrior, potentially a Hulche to help kind of manage this situation as well. Oh, another discovery. But we're going to want to get down here pretty quickly. Got the double golden now, which is great. We got to find a way to get some production on these mines. We also got to get some fishing boats going for some food. We're a little behind. We just don't have any resources that give us those flat yields, like this one here, the wool. But that's okay. This brickyard, though, is worth a ton of production, so I'm just going to buy it for 156. One of the reasons why this gold is so helpful is to be able to do that. Now, I don't know exactly where I want to go with this. Science buildings are good next to resources, I believe. So I think you want to kind of feather some buildings in amongst these resources here. So moving out in this direction seems to make the most sense. I don't want it in the cap. But yeah, these are just always here. They never get to leave. But I think we'll just move out in this direction and do that. There's our brickyard. It's very pretty. You know, I never forget how pretty this game is. I really enjoy how well constructed the art style is. That's hopefully given us a bit more production now to work with. I could take culture or gold, but culture gets me to my unique buildings much more quickly, and that's what we're looking for. Especially as Maya, the quicker we get to those buildings, the quicker that production boost stacks up, even if it's not as good as it used to be. It's still not nothing. I go for one more Halche and then a settler. I want to get this down right away. I want a settlement right by this food on this river here. Not sure if I want a cultural option or a scientific option. I know they changed some of these bonuses you get. I think I'd rather have the cultural option, to be fair. Oh, but Charlemagne's already in there. What about here? Yeah, no one's in here already, so we'll go for this one. All right, now we start saucing down some arrows on our friend here. Yeah, I'm sorry I have to get rid of you, but it just has to happen. We definitely have 20% culture. We do not need wonder production, even in the slightest. And we'll take this 2 culture. We need to find that vegetated terrain. We're working towards it. There's some over here. That'll be city number 2, settlement number 2, all this vegetated terrain. Lots of mountains over here, whatever they give adjacency to, we'll find out. But that might be helpful for us. I also might have taken this galley bonus. That might have been helpful in hindsight. I feel like the garden is just going to be a really good building for us, considering the navigable river. So I might try and get a garden over here, perhaps. We'll try and figure it out, but I think a garden is going to be good for us. Lots of great building options. I'll try and buy them because we have the double gold. I think I'll go for another settler. I definitely want a town over here. All right, can I kill this guy? Come on, get a high roll. Hell yeah, there we go. And sorry we are disbanding this. Bonk. Our bad. Is that production, though? That was production. All right, that's perfect because I forgot that was going to happen. But now that that has happened, I feel pretty darn good about it because we're going to settle a town over here. Which tile exactly? Not sure. One of these ones over here. I just want all this vegetation. Do I want to come up here first? Oh, what's the smart move? I feel like this just has more of what I'm looking for down here. And like it can be like, why not both? I think this settle right here is the one that makes the most sense. So we'll come down here and do that. I'll definitely take 50 culture. I want to get our buildings quickly. I really want to get our unique building down, but there's no real great spot for it because we need to get the garden here, and then the Kuna can go over here on the vegetation is kind of better, which is a little bit tough. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's do... Oh, I really want to get this down right now. Do I do another settler? Maybe I just do another settler. Go over the settlement limit a little bit, just take up some space. At some point, I'm going to need to have an army as well. All right, I can buy another another warehouse building here. I'm going to go for the granary. I'm going to check that here. Love a granary. Do we need a granary, though? How many farms am I going to have? God, this Civ is complicated. We definitely want a fishing key. And that'll be going in here, and we'll be getting those eventually. But I got some clay to get first. I think the granary is a good shout. I think the granary is usable enough. Make that a quarter. Perfect. All right, now we're going straight. What did these give me? Oh, yeah, you kind of do want those pretty quick early on here. I'm going to go for the army commander, though, just to have it, and then we'll circle back to that. Yeah, you're definitely coming down here, I think, is the one that makes the most sense. We agreed, so that's good. I mean, we're going to have 2 great towns early on here, and you can't complain about that. Oh, you prick! Oh, you beat me to it. Oh, you jerk. All right, fine, Ben. You can have that one. Formerly met Carthage. We knew he was there, though, because of the painted rock thing he's doing up here. He's going to get this city-state, which is a little annoying, but alas, is what it is. But we're happy with everyone so far. Not making too many enemies, which is good. I suspect I'm going to start making a few people grumpy here in a moment. Now, where do I want to settle? The game wants me to settle right next to this. That seems a little silly, because I can kind of get out to it via the rubies pretty easily anyway. And it wouldn't be bad to be nearish the coast. Yeah, I want to be on this navigable river tile. Yeah, we're going here. Boom! Whack Cabnal, baby! And then we'll grow out via the rubies to the mountain. I'll definitely take 100 influence in this case. That's very helpful. I can get this more quickly, which I do want to do. So we'll just take that. And that was for meeting everyone, which is good. Now for this one, I'll take a codex, though, because the extra science is very helpful. And I have 1 codex slot, so the 2 science is good. Yeah, 4 gold. Straight into the food here, which is great. Yeah, let's take the 4 gold anywhere. Sure, it can be in Whack Cabnal town. Doesn't really matter to me. All right, second town going in. Feeling pretty good about Chichen Itza. Now we're starting to have some you know, momentum in this game. We got 2 towns. They're in good spots. We're gonna get this natural wonder here, which is awesome. We're feeling good about it. 5% towards all wonders is good, but I'm not gonna be building wonders for a hot minute. Honestly, these llamas might be the better option. Gold, additionally, still a great option. Let's farm out to the gold, perhaps. 3 food per turn in towns. Yeah, you know, I'll take that even. Sure. It's what, 6 food per turn in our towns right now. Get them growing. We feel good about that. I just need to hop skip over here. I don't even know how necessary that is. But we just need to, like, bunny hop over one. I know I'm going to want a fishing key, though, so I can sauce that in pretty quick. You know, at some point, we're just losing efficiency, though. So, what's the problem? So if I get rid of you from the queue, why can I only build you here now? That doesn't make sense. All right, well, this is weird. Something weird's going on. All right, 4th settler. Definitely want to come up to this area. Not sure exactly where the best settle is, but somewhere up here. Lots of mounds, lots of veg. Depending on how things lay out, somewhere over here might be reasonable. There's a lot of vegetation. Chichen can grow into some of it, though. I don't mind this settle at all. It has some good resources. It's a little bit weird because you can't build anything on these mountains to, like, be able to build buildings on the other side. Uh-oh. Well, what are you doing there? That's rude. Honestly, maybe just a little mean-spirited, but... Okay, well, evidently my settler... Oh, no, my settler didn't die. They're fighting over here. All right. Cool. Definitely going to build on this wonder. We're definitely taking the wonder tiles. That's what's next for us, for sure. We'll definitely take the gold over here. That's perfect. 3 gold stacking up is not bad, hey? How much do these buildings cost now? 224 and 300 is not that bad. Yeah, at this point, we're just wasting time. I'm just going to chuck it over here. It is what it is. It's not the best tile for it. That's a lot of food here where we can work these. But you know what? We just got to get it down somewhere. Here might be better for the wonder options because there's more tiles that we could put wonders on, potentially. I don't think it matters that much. No! Okay, I'll have to restart the turn because that was a misclick. My God. All right, we're back. Kuna going right here. We're just plopping it down wherever it makes sense to go. That's what we're doing. Oh, you're going to try and settle a little cheeky settle here. Well, how about I prevent that? Can I prevent that? We've already got pretty good borders here. I don't know where you're going, but alas. 2 turns. 1 turn we have an army commander. We'll come and kill these for a little bit of experience on that guy. That'll be nice. There we go! Army commander, get in. You don't move very far, but that's okay. We're going to draw everyone to you. Make everyone come this way. So I can get +1 production on those buildings. There's a lot of food happening here, though, as well. So that'd be +2 production. So you get the yields on this tile. The production is quite nice. We're going to go for at least 1 of these. Yeah, we only get the 1 in this city anyway. And then we'll go for the food next. That'll be the game plan. Definitely want calendar round next for sure. All right, we got that settlement limit now, which is important. There's so much good stuff we could take, hey? I mean, eventually Carl Supe might be a new settlement for us, but, like, there's so much room around here to do something really cool. Okay, well, if I can take you for some experience, we will. Perfect. Just gonna load you in the commander just to keep you nice and safe. Yeah, I mean, this is wonderful, these food and production tiles. Whack Cabnal is gonna pop off, and I haven't even seen the new town options yet. Maybe there's something cool for us to do. Go writing next. I want to double down on the science a little bit. We got our science buildings. Getting some libraries would be good. All right, well, you're being a prat. I don't appreciate that. Because now I have to hide you. Can I just kill you? I can just kill you. Take that, idiot. Commander, we getting promoted? Not quite. All right, fair. Fair. I shall unload the settler, though. We're going to settle here. I don't know if I want to settle right here anymore, though. I kind of feel like this settle might be the better one now. Oh, no. There's just too many mountains anyway. Really coming across and being here might make the most sense. I mean, not everything needs to be a city as well. This can't just be a town. All right. I wouldn't mind digging into the water a little bit. These llamas are cool. The wine is also nice. 10% culture when in a celebration is pretty critical for us. Head down towards that. I'm starting to think we might be making an error because there's so many good spots down here. I mean, you can build on... If you settle here, you can build on these 2 cliffs. I guess the answer, as per usual, is why not both? But we do only have the 1 slot right now. I feel like all this vegetation is doing something for us. Naval units, the wine is quite nice. I feel like we're already here, though. We'll just take this one and go for the next one, ideally. I'm really enjoying this, though. I gotta say, I'm having a great time so far. The beginning of Civ games are always the most fun parts, but I'm having a great time trying to figure all this out. I think this is an awful, awful settle, but the idea of there potentially being towns here is what makes this work for me. Daviette. I mean, we're getting all of them unlocked anyway. I just don't know if you can build... Yeah, you just can't build anything on these, right? There's no, like, you know, foundation camp, expedition camps or whatever they're called. So yeah, this may be permanent town forever. We'll take this for now. That's food, so that's good. Even Batuta wants to denounce us. I kind of want my influence for other things, so I'm not going to block that. Whatever. That's fine. Let's bring our army commander back down then. We have a pretty easy defense down there, to be fair. Right? Like, there's not a lot going on here. We should be able to defend that relatively easy. 2 food to the capital, 2 food to any other city. All right, well, we can only put it in the capital for now. We have no other cities. Wakabnal is probably our next city, but that costs a little bit of gold. Speaking of which, I can buy some buildings. Any buildings worth throwing down? Probably our Jala. Wherever that's... Yeah, right here. Let's get that down. Just for the happiness and culture. And then in 3 turns, we'll have our unique building. So that's a start. We have no resources that give us combat strength, so we have to be a little bit careful. If we are going to be fighting a war, it's going to be very defensive. This is not... We're not in an offensive zone right now. Hopefully Benny Frank wouldn't mind helping us out a little bit, but that seems unlikely at this point. Does he want a culture exchange? He'll take the culture exchange, so that's good. Another celebration. Take the culture again. We're still not building wonders. We're still trying to churn through the culture tree. All units gain the poison ability. That is going to be very helpful. We'll just check that in for now. I'm going to send our scout back up here. Actually, I just want to see when he kind of makes his way over. Carl Supe, Ben Franklin's in there now with 2 turns to where the suzerain. I don't know what the abilities are anymore. I quite liked the abilities as they were. I do miss in Civ 6, like, seeing a city-state and going, oh my god, it's Mohenjo-Daro. Like, oh my god, it's Auckland. But I think this is okay. Culture or happiness? Definitely culture, because if we get calendar round, researching a tech and civic gain us 10% equal to the cost, and Mundo Perdido gets unlocked, which is good. There's really not a lot happening here, is there? Alright, well, we'll take the ivory, I guess. This is a town through and through forever. Hanging Gardens, Dur Sharu. I like Hanging Gardens quite a bit. Yeah, we wanted this garden. Oh, this garden in the... That's beautiful. Yeah. That's a beautiful spot for a garden. That's one better than the place I was going to put it, so that's fine. And here we go. Carl Supe is going to be ours. That's good. We got calendar round now. Build 2 libraries. Train a settler. We're going to do both of those things. I think the influence, though, is going to be more helpful than the other 2 in the end. We got a scientific attribute point, though, which is nice. So let's hop in here, and we'll just take it. Yep. 1 science per age on the palace and city hall is good enough for now. I think you double down scientific. I think you got to find a lane and just kind of abuse it is going to be the best way to play on deity right now. Production awards, constructing buildings. I feel like we're already going to get that a little bit. Tech masteries might be a little better for us. Let's get a hall chair. Start 4 diplomatic endeavors. I'll start 4 diplomatic endeavors for a point. That's way better. So I can come in here. Local festival. There you go. There's one. That's exactly right. We already got one going with Benny Frank. I think we'll be starting 4 diplo endeavors by the end of this. And we do have our city-state bonus here. All right. So let's take a look at some of them. 1 science on warehouse buildings is quite good because we haven't even built warehouse buildings in the towns yet, which is still a thing we're going to do. 2 science on displayed codices is going to be better, I think. Step pyramid, 2 science, 1 happiness for every adjacent river tile. That's not bad. Receive a codex. How many of those are going to be... Yeah, there's not a lot of adjacent river tiles we're building on, though. I mean, there could be. Let's go for the step pyramid, just to try it, even if we just get 1 or 2. So I got a diplomatic point, but not for this, just for something else. All right. Sure, we'll take that. We love that. Happiness per age on the palace and city halls. Influence for me is typically the way you want to do this. Happiness is easy to come by. Influence less so. Celebration length is pretty huge for us, though. Yeah, I guess you can kind of just be always in a celebration if you do it that way, which I think is cool. We'll go happiness. We'll go down the celebration route just to try it. That's kind of our jam. That's kind of our thing. My mom always told me, figure out what you're good at and then continue to be good at it. Don't try and learn anything new. I don't know if my mom ever said that. I just made that up. Bath and Market, Colossus. Bronze working is probably better for us at the moment. We'll go masonry into bronze working. We're going to need units eventually because he is going to come and attack us. Let's circle back here. Trade routes are going to be our next port of call. Promote growth. Interesting. Bolster military. Okay. I'll keep this for now. Oh, Apone! Anyone in here? Nope. We're going in for Apone. Absolutely. We'll take that. We're not terribly behind in yields. And I only turned down the cost of the civics, not the actual yields that AI get. And so I feel pretty good about that. Oh, we're being attacked over here. Well, I mean, that's just a little rude. I mean, free experience, though, so you gotta take it. We don't really have enough resources for the camels to be useful, but I think we're kind of going in that direction anyway. So we'll take the camels, that's fine. I think it's funny to have camels and no resources, but we're getting trade roads soon. We are getting trade roads soon. It's on the list. We're on our way. And now that we're going through these, we're getting a little bit of kickback from our culture thing that we found earlier. 2 gold and all. 8 gold is pretty good. 8 gold per turn is a really good percentage, like, gold value. Let's put that in there. I think that's going to be helpful, especially because we can buy buildings, right? Like, we can come in here and, yeah, we can buy a library for 224. Now, I want to see here if there's anything kind of worth buying yet. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the step periods. The step pyramids are ageless. I wouldn't mind buying this altar, though. 4 science, 2 happiness feels really great. So we'll do that. And then 2 science, 4 happiness on a step period. That's also on a farm. Yeah, we don't need that farm. Get out of here. Then we can just grow it again. That's pretty cool. Now it's food time. I don't need the marble or the jade for anything yet. We're just going for that 4 food. 1 pantheon belief. All right. What do we want to do here? So these ones are all taken. Okay, so we're coming down here. God of the Sea. Remember in Civ 6 when that was really good? Plus science on quarters and settlements with an altar. Oh, bruh. Altar gets happiness for coast, lake, and navigable river tiles. Yeah. That's the one we're going for. There we go. First commander promotion. Really the only one we're going to be able to get from the barbs, but... yeah, then we just go assault. You kind of need 1 commander that you can just unload the units and use them in the same turn. And so there's kind of only 1 promotion that makes sense in that case. All right, so here comes Eben. He's got units, but nothing mortifying. We are going to have to get some more units, but that's okay. Galley and Bach. What can I do with a galley? I don't know how much havoc I can wreak. I'm going to go for the 25 influence because I want some war score. Yeah, then we'll go bronze working. I think Halche level 2 is good. Okay, so they're coming in here and being a nuisance. All right, fair play. So we have the extra 3 from damaged units, yeah? Plus 3 combat strength against wounded units, and this unit's not wounded yet. All right, so that's fair. So next turn, it'll be a bunch of extra because it's wounded. Cool. I will take this 6 science per turn. Yeah, Eben's not that far ahead of us scientifically or anything, so that's okay. Yeah, and then we're just going to build some more Halches and get down here. Like, I don't know if I'm overly worried about this. Yeah, that's annoying, but he's kind of coming 1 unit at a time. And we're at the point where we get the extra 3 because it's wounded. So yeah, they're just dead. I mean, yeah, all in all, that's okay. If he just sends 1 unit at a time, it's a bit of a weird way to do it, but to each their own. I want this llama. I want this limestone, though, because I'm going to start building wonders, I think. Should probably go towards that silk. That was maybe a mistake, but... so I'm -1. Let's get that back to 0. Ah, they're going after Carl Supe. That's kind of their main target. I mean, fair. I like Carl Supe as much as the next person. Yeah, Mundo Perdido is going to have to go down soon. Let's see if I can defend with what I got. I do want to get the Mundo Perdido, and I want to get it next to this. Yeah, we'll go here, because then you get the most amount of wonder adjacency bonus. Yeah, so it's really about whether I can save Carl Supe or not, is kind of what we're asking. I mean, the answer appears to be probably not. I mean, they're distracted now. They're coming to do us. All right, this is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Let's buy a warrior up there and figure that out. That's fine. Restless citizens yearn for blood. Despite attempts at a peaceful resolution, the conflict climate only intensifies. Hell yeah. All right, give me that. Mundo Perdido. I mean, yeah, so we attack you, because that'll weaken you. Then Halche strike. Then Halche strike. All right, well, we distracted them from Carl Supe for like 10 seconds, which is pretty rad. And I can attack their slinger over here. Can I buy you a unit? Oh, I can. That's pretty funny. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it takes 3 turns, though. Okay, well, I didn't read the fine print. All right, our man's in trouble, but they are still distracted. And that's still good. Perfect. Because, yeah, once they're wounded, they take a ton of damage. Another promotion. Let's be careful about this. Yeah. Ranged unit combat strength. Love to see it. All right. Things seem to be okay. Oh, this would have been so good. It's too bad I just did a dummy and spent it over here. You know, Sometimes I need to use less thinks. Sometimes I use all of my thinks and make a bad decision, and other times I should just vibe out. We also need to be doing endeavors. How much longer do we... Oh, we're only 29% through the age. God, these games take forever, hey? Yeah, we do have a Hulche in trouble, but it seems like things are going to be okay. Broadly speaking... Okay, that's not so bad. Again, some weird choices being made here. I think he's going to want to declare peace. It's just a hunch. One of those, like, feelings, you know? But it kind of seems like things are not going well for our main man here. This guy lived, though. Wow. Incredible stamina on our man. Do I need this double camels? I don't even know what I need here. Let's go down the river. I feel like 3 production for 136 is a pretty good deal. Just overall. On the city hall, probably not. I guess I need to figure out what's going to be my next city, and it might just be Wat Cabnal. There's just a lot of good stuff happening here that I quite enjoy. It's not Urugrua, although this is a great altar for 224. And this isn't going to be a city, so I don't need to worry about that adjacency. That's fine. Then as we complete these, is it just text? As Maya? Yeah, it's a text. So as we complete bronze working, we'll get some production towards our wonder here, which is good. Why are you pillaging stuff, you jerk? Alright, we can finally get trade routes now, which is huge for us. Yeah, it took another turn off of it. Good. We can upgrade some units now. We got a galley coming in hot, which is annoying. So it's probably time to buy a galley here. How much does one of those cost? 200. Alright, next turn. That's fair, though. So we can trade to Mediolanum. That's not even a very good trade route. We can trade to Carl. Oh, but that's some danger down here, but we're going to try it. And try this cultural exchange. Good. I am just aware that I need to get 4 of those for the point, and I really want the point. I'm committed to the point. So I can start upgrading Hulches. I think I gotta kill this guy first. But I think these homies in the bag, 80 gold for an upgrade. Oh, yeah, let's upgrade what we can. I do need to buy a galley here, though, so maybe that was dumb, but we'll see. So it's healing. So we got a little bit of a reprieve. Instead of the culture, I am genuinely gonna go wonder construction here. I want that Mundo Perdido. Yeah, I need everyone to heal for now. We're not trying to go on the offensive here. That's not our game plan. We're trying to be on the defensive. We're doing fine overall. Oh, Benny Frank has completed a milestone for Great Library. That's not ideal. That's not what you want. Things are popping off over here. I think we'll get this silk, though, for the extra culture. I don't even have a place to put that. Rip. All right, we got to start saving up for a second city here. I think Wat Cabnal is going to be our best pick. Although Chichen is not a bad option as well. We haven't got any benefits of any towns yet either, which is interesting. A first trade route's gonna... Oh, dude, don't mess with him. Remind me not to mess with Benny Frank. That's a one-way ticket to getting your shit wrecked. Oh my god. We'll just keep chugging away, getting some XP on the commander. Yeah, I mean, we'll take the wine, whatever this is. I think we'll just take that. That's fine. That's a good start for us. I mean, yeah, 10% culture when in this celebration is great. 2 science, 2 culture. Amazing. There we go. A Silk Road milestone. Hell yeah. I think I do want a settlement over here, though. Taking up some space. The galley's gone now, so we'll leave that. I'm going to save some gold for a little bit here. I'm just not sure exactly how best to navigate everything. Benny Frank's happy with us. I wonder if he wants to be an ally. All right, we're in an alliance now. Does that mean he's at war with Ibn Battuta? I guess we'll find out. I'll go 1 influence on all settlements for sure. That gives me enough to get back into normal war score here, which feels better. Some units here we definitely want to kill. I don't really want to go after Carthage that badly. Oh, hello. Bruh. Come here, dog. Might as well upgrade you. Come here. Yes! Good. Oh, they got archers now. That's bad. That's bad. Maybe that was bad. Maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe we went too hard too soon. Is that even possible? We went a little too hard in the paint there, buddy. That's my bad. How are we doing up here in Apone? We're getting there. All right, give me that Mundo Perdido. Come on. Yes! Good, we got it, everyone. Hell yeah. All right, that's wonder number 1. We're still defending against Eben, but maybe he wants to make peace. Like, does he? Yeah, just even. Do you want to give me something? No, I'll just propose that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's let him come in hot later. We'll just defend for now. Heal up. Yeah, everyone heal up. It gives us 10 turns to kind of defend, figure things out. That feels pretty good. That feels okay. I'm going to save up for another city. I think another city's important. Hanging Gardens is simply not bad, but I also don't think I need Hanging Gardens. And then we go for the library. Yeah, the +5 library feels good. In between 2 resources, 2 resources. They're all the same, so we'll do that. Don't know if I want a library with a monument specifically. A barracks isn't so bad either. A library with a barracks makes more sense. We'll do that. Because I think production and science adjacencies are the same, if I'm remembering correctly. So they can be together. That's fine. I'll absolutely accept this. Does that count as part of my 4? Better. No, I have to initiate them? I guess it says start 4. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. All right, Firaxis, you win this round. That is fair. I'm going to go for the mastery here, though. I want the settlement limit. And I want to get a settlement out here. And I want to do it quickly. I mean, to stop spending gold, though, I need to upgrade to a second city. We need to get a trade route with Carthage pretty quickly, too. So we're going to get a merchant after that. It's only 300 to convert Wakabnal to a city now, so we'll do that next turn. Chichen and Kuri, whatever, are not doing anything for us yet. They're just doing their own thing by themselves. No help at the cities yet. I kind of just want a settlement on this side that can reach this ocean is more what I think is worth doing over here. Let's go merchant into settler because I'm going to have the limit, and I definitely want that. And as I'm researching techs, I'll get the ability to churn through this a little bit more quickly. Oh, you're going to settle over here. Oh, you're a twat. You're a real piece of work, Eben. What the hell, man? This has been my dream. This has been my dream settle for a long time. You're just going to take it away from me? With a colonist? You're going to colonize my dream settle? People these days just have no respect. Just have no respect for anything. Let's get... What is happening? Alright, let's do the resource assignments first. That's all good. That's fine. Yeah, you're going straight to Carthage, dog. That's where we need you to go. And where are the codex? This whole system is whack. I guess maybe I only have one. Maybe I only have one and I'm just reading it wrong. Never underestimate VanBradley's stupidity, for he is a very silly goose. Alright, currency's done. That settler's done. Yeah, 8 science, 8 culture. Obviously great. Boom. Boom. Hell yeah. Just gotta get them happiness buildings down. It's funny that there's a whole word that we say all the time that has the word penis in it, and we just don't laugh when someone says happiness. It's like, ha, penis. +1 science and science buildings and a codex. Sign me up for that. All right, we are a master of calendars and rounds, which is good. I wouldn't mind the Colosseum at all, so we'll do that. If possible. All right, let's get Wakabnal into city status. Boom! Take that. Hell yeah. Now we need a Kuna and a J-Law. I'll buy the garden. Tons of great options for the J-Law. No vegetation. Next to quarters and wonders. I mean, yeah, this is going to be great. Boom. How much is this garden going to cost me? 224. All right, we'll come back for the garden. We definitely want to move this out because it gets more food in a city that's not the capital. We just want to be efficient. I'm all about efficiency here at youtube.com/c/creator/homie/sexiest man alive/VanBradley. 3 turns till we get an amazing something from this. Who knows what? No one can say. All right, if you're going to make the settlement, can you just make it so I don't have my hopes up anymore? Because right now you're just, you're herking the jerk. You're teasing me a little bit, and I'm not happy about it. We want as many codices as possible. My favorite golden age, for better or for worse, is the science one. Because I don't like losing the science adjacency bonus. All right, let's start some stuff. Can I improve trade relations with Ben? I can only see one of his cities. He's got a shit empire. They've all got shit empires. All right, well, let's try a cultural exchange. Yeah, that worked out good. And then with you, can I try something? A local festival? Does improving trade relations help? Does that give me the point? No? Oh my god, what a jerk. Oh, this game sucks. I thought that should count. I think that should count, everyone. I think that's nasty what they just did to me. What Sir Firaxis Sidmeyer did to me just now. Gain a codex and gold on gold buildings. Don't mind if I do. That extra production towards the masteries is paying off right now, hey? All right, well, this is the biggest tease of all time. I'm going to kind of make my way over here, and if I can settle, great. If I can't, also great. I just don't know what the AI is doing. All right, Der Sharukin. Hanging Guard, like, the expansionist point is good. Like, if we can get this, it is good. I'd almost rather build it over here, just in case we ever end up with something in that direction. There's no way to kind of get around here, hey? Yeah, the Kuna and the Jala are good. Let's go for it. Hanging Gardens. I want to try it. 4 production and 5% gold is good. 2 resource capacity in the capital. Oh, trade range is what I want. Absolutely trade range is what I want. Okay, we're coming down here to buy the garden, we said, because it's a really good garden. Yep. That's exactly right. Good. All right, then we're going to buy some merchants. That trade range should get us up to Sparta, if I'm doing my math correctly. Here we go. Yeah, Athens is now in play. Yeah. This is what we wanted. Carthage is huge for us, though. Even more gold off buildings. Some bonus. 2 production, 2 happiness. Yeah, I mean, might as well just sauce that in the cap. Okay, we got enough codices for some sciencey stuff, which is good. That's what we wanted. Wine. Yeah, we want wine. We're just gonna have tons of culture when we're in a celebration now. I wonder if he's waiting for his... I mean, this is aggressive. I don't know if I want to go that close to Athens. I kind of want it to be a little more coastal, to be fair. Like, just somewhere right and around here is fine. Yeah, because then you can still take one up here if you wanted to. I just want a coastal option on that side for exploration in the next age. That's all I'm thinking about. Lighthouse... Quadrime, military training. Let's go military training. I'm not sold that Ibn Battuta is not going to bother us again. I don't want Hanging Gardens that bad. I'm going to go 20% culture again. So Chichen Itza still a town. 27 turns to grow. Might as well give it a focus. So you've got a good altar. There's not a ton going for you here. Let's see some of the new options. Resort town. Yeah, that's better if you have natural wonders. Honestly, a fortification town might be best for Chichen Itza, if I'm being perfectly honest. 2 happiness to see. Trade route range isn't bad. Urbans. I'm gonna go Fort Town. I'm going Fort Town. Yeah. I want to make sure that we are fortified if someone comes and attacks us. I think that's my play. Haters are gonna hate, but I'm going Fort Town. Where is that food going now, too? That food should be coming in. Why does this menu have to be like this? Via connected town 5. Okay. Oh, we lost the Hanging Gardens. All right. Well, you know, such is life. I would have liked that point, but it wasn't critical. That's okay. We live and we learn. Villa's good. Market's great. Bath is obviously great. I think we just took the Bath down here. That's a really good building. Yeah, Kuna we want to put on top of this. That's perfect. Yeah, Merchant. I'm going to save the gold. It seems like we're going to be fine. We do need some trade routes around here, but that should be okay. Let's see if we can start another endeavor. Should be able to start the local festival. Yeah, that's good. That should be that point. Yeah, good. I really want this influence stuff, to be fair, but we'll go happiness and settlements and celebration length. Oh, do I get another one? No, it's just the same one. That's fine. All right, settlers here now. I feel like that's too close to Athens, and he's going to be grumpy with me, and I really don't want to piss him off. And it doesn't achieve my main goal. I ain't come here. I want to be on the coast. All right, what's going on? Lots of stuff happening. Yeah, new trade route. That's fine. Colossus is gone. All right, they're building wonders. They're accomplishing stuff, but I'm not fussed. The game cannot be won in the Antiquity age, but it can be lost. We have to focus. What have they done to my poor Oracle? I mean, the Oracle is really good for what we're doing. When gaining rewards from a narrative event, which is J. Rizzler, is good. Gain an additional 20 culture per age. Wildcard attribute point. I'm going to go for the Oracle. Oh, and we're going to get the Saucy kind of out in the middle of nowhere, which is good for later, because we're going to end up building in and around all this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can get the Oracle down. You're going straight to Athens, my friend. I'm going to buy a merchant here. Can I? Not enough to go 400. Fair play. Settlement limit, good. So we can get another settlement. Oh, I'm going for the one here. Copan, right on the coast. Love to see it. So now we can start getting specialists, which is good. Now, I've tried to download a new lens that only tells me the net effect of the specialists. What I'm gaining, what I'm losing. And so we'll see how this goes. We have the happiness and food to spare for a couple of specialists. I think the extra production here is really great. Yeah, I don't think we have room for a ton of specialists. Yeah, not yet here. We need to build up a little more here, although we have a really good base because of the wonder, obviously. Yeah, I think we'll get that. More production on the warehouse buildings feels pretty good. This iron is very helpful, to be fair. Just giving us a little bit of wiggle room if we're ever in a true combat sitch. I'm a little worried, actually, that he's going to come and attack us here now. Let's get the commander at the halfway point. After the Oracle, we can build a little more of an army. Seems to have left well enough alone for now. We're ahead of him in science, but not in culture. Yeah, we're just gonna stuck the commander in the middle. I'm only a little worried. I'm not overly concerned. Let's get some walls in there. Oh, that's a great altar as well, hey? Yeah, we'll sauce that down. That feels pretty good. I think we do got to work on the defense a little bit. This is still deity. I still don't want to... I don't want to be caught unawares. Cheats is a fort town, which is good to fall back on. I wonder how reliant he is on our trade now, though. And I wonder if I can make this relationship better. All right, he's going to work on reconciliation, so we'll see how that goes. Famously in real life, reconciliation going great. Not a hitch in the system at all. All right, so now we're going to benefit from researching texts in Wat Cabnal as well. This village just seems like the best value. 2 happiness on quarters in this settlement also feels like good value. And we're going to be building a ton of quarters. Here is better. You have more quarter options, but we'll be building more stuff over here. This one's better because it hits both of these. That's a good get if we can actually get the Colosseum. We're going to have to research text to get through it. An ally is at war. Oh, on Eben. Yeah, sure. Sorry, Eben. Sucks to suck, my guy. This is fine. 3 more turns. We'll get some more units here. We'll have a good time. A spearman or gold? Oh, yeah, give me a spearman. A level 2 spearman, hell yeah. The knife and the quill. There's nothing to show for the many late nights, the kicked over chairs, the concessions warily made. The enemy hungers still. All right, I'll take that. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to attempt to take anything that he has. How badly do I want the salt? Pretty bad. We'll head out towards the salt and Copan. So we've lost some resources now from our trade there, but we can make them up by trading with Sparta and Athenae. So that's good. I still want to get another settlement right up here, so we should probably work on that. As long as the... Can I pillage this? How do I pillage a trade route? Oh, it's probably got to be with a military unit, not a scout. I mean, that's fair enough. Attack the colonist, at least. I mean, all of his cities are down here, though, so there's no way he's... Yeah, he's got some stuff up here. But they'll just get taken out over here. Or where's Ben? Sorry, Ben's also down here. Never mind. So I got to take out the stuff up here. Athenae is huge for us. We love that. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, chuck some happiness in the cap. There we go. 2nd milestone complete. It's not the golden age I want, though, so we're going to have to be careful. I want the science one. Hey, we got another wonder. Cultural legacy point. Good. Cultural attribute point. Great. Oracle's in. Is this Civ 6? Oh, my goodness. We have the Oracle? Oh, my God. Look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, so now we're fighting a little bit. We'll get rid of the 2 culture. I definitely want the 3 combat strength back. I think the rest of this is fine. We have a wild card point. So now we have 2 options. The scientific route is good. We can go militaristic as well, but I don't think that's worth it for now. The scientific one is great, obviously. You know, 15 science is really, really good. I think we should probably go down diplomacy, though, just because that's kind of our game. Yeah, I'm going to go 50% solid. That was maybe a weird shout. Maybe I don't love that, but I think it's okay. Next, we're getting another army commander. That's my play. I'm committing to it. Because this all carries over, right? And we might have a military focus in the next one. I want as much settlement limit as possible, though. How much is a settler going to cost me? 520 gold if I want a settler. All right. We can head back to masteries later. Although some of these masteries are quite good. Production on production buildings. Combat strength for infantry units. Movement for siege. Yeah, we don't have a big enough... Yeah, let's go for the academy. We just don't have a big enough army for that yet. And they seem to be occupied anyway. We're under attack somewhere. Yeah, Copan. All right, well... Good news for us is we can take care of this guy. Espionage action. Oh, they still are masonry tech. I'll survive that. I'll survive that faux pas. So they got a bunch of archers coming in here. They're going for Karl Supe again. Now, I don't see any walls in Carthage. Can I... Oh, hell yeah. This seems pretty takeable. Yeah, they got some archers coming in now. That's more problematic. But it's not the whole story either. I think we're better set up now. Because these defenses are just, like, they're like paper. And we gotta see if we can bring some of the units down from here. All right, let's see how this goes. And we'll back up here. Yeah, they're kind of attacking in a weird way that nothing matters that much, eh? I give myself some war support just for the turnover. But the defenses are going down pretty quickly. I feel like I'm going to be able to take Carthage here. All right, we got more units are coming up now. But I guess the question is, can I just bulldoze it down? All right, defenses are gone. We're hitting the archer. Can I just take it? Yeah, okay, so that's good. That's our 6th city, so that's perfect. I mean, I don't really know what the plan was, or why they didn't build any defenses in Carthage, but this is a great little city for us. All right, so Carthage, and it kind of comes out here. Perfect. Good. Happiness production will be temporarily reduced. 2 influence per turn while you control the settlement during this age. No problem. Not even a little bit of a problem. Not even the slightest bit of remotely an issue. Because they're all coming down now to attack, which is very fair and valid. So let's get a chariot in here to come around and be helpful, I suppose. Because now the defense begins, and that's going to be the tough part for us. All right, I just need to get rid of one unit at a time. You're just a distraction. You're coming in down here. You're coming in down here. All right, things are going okay. Yeah, we're losing some units, but things have been worse. Now you kind of have to wonder if he wants to make peace next turn. So we want to get a flanking bonus in here. So that's going to be difficult to do. We'll just attack him. There's that promotion for the commander, which is good. So we'll get the final point literally just to get the... Where's the +5? +5 combat strength. Yeah, that's what we want. That's good. Gives us a lot more wiggle room with our defense. Let's keep getting some farms here. Okay, we got some galleys now. This is bad. Not what you want. Don't know how to fix that problem. I think at this point, though, this can become a growth town. Get some of that food over to Bach. They're not doing a ton of damage yet. There's still some problems over here. Nalanda's gone, no stress. Everything seems to be okay. Eben, you want to propose peace? Yeah, he'll take peace. Oh, he's taken 2 of Benny Frank's cities, hey? What are you doing, Benny? I mean, I'm taking peace here for sure. I don't need to fight him anymore. That was huge for us. We got a nice big city. Settled another. We can still settle a really good town up here, eh? All right, this is looking good for us. This is looking good. I don't know how badly I want this Coliseum after all, but I guess we're doing it. Yeah, now we're in full army rebuild time. We got to go into the next age with a proper army, that's for sure. I got to figure out how to get rid of these galleys because they're going to start causing problems. Neapolis is in. Doesn't really bother me that much. That's okay. I want to stick to like a certain type of plan here. This is just a very food-focused city, so we'll go for the fishing boats. I think it thematically is helpful because we'll eventually get a fishing queue. We just have a lot we got to build here. That's okay. We got the next army commander, so that's good. You can just chill there. Now I'm a little more concerned about... Can I even build a boat here? Yeah, see, like, I can't even build a boat here because they're just on top of all of it. The ginseng agreement's really good. Diplo point is good. All right, that's fine. Go for a Hulche then, and we'll just start sniping at them. Culture's good. Let's go wonder production. There's quite a few good wonders I want to get at the end here. Food in towns for growth wouldn't be so bad. This villa would obviously be pretty good for us. I don't need this mine whatsoever. So that mine can just go away. Then we can grow. And the marble feels pretty good at this point. I can't believe we took Carthage. That was incredible. Another settlement limit right up here with this silk is going to feel pretty good. So we'll come and do that next. There are 7 houses each. I don't care. I don't care. One of those numbers. If I get it good. I'm not doing math. I did not sign up to do math, Sid Meier. It's not my forte. It's not my strong suit. No one watches youtube.com/creator/ chunk of man VanBradley for math. Yeah, 9.5 Science Academy. I can probably buy that though. You know what I can't buy? Emile Bell. Pyramid of the Sun. 2 culture on quarters is really good. Emile Bell, ginseng agreement, Diplo attribute point. I think Emile Bell is kind of like closer to what we're doing thematically. Hey, where's our homie, the archer? Where did he spawn? Didn't I just build a Hulche? I could have sworn I just built a Hulche. That's kind of what we were doing. All right, let's gain a codex. Where's our homie, the Hulche? Oh, this is dumb. Did I not just build a Hulche? I could have sworn I just built... What? Whatever. So I'm going to buy that academy, so... Yeah, wonder production's good. Coliseum is going to go in. I mean, Whack-Have-Nal's far behind in other things, but we'll take the Coliseum. Yeah, I mean, 2 happiness on quarters and Whack-Have-Nal is going to be good into the future. We have a crisis now, which is great. We actually want this crisis because we want to be able to take some of our units and gain some commander experience. So this is broadly fun. Oh, the Hulche's in the commander. Okay, well, let's unpack you and start killing things. Yeah, but this is what we want. We want to be able to come and take this out here, which is good. Now we got to start getting some quarters down. That's kind of the next big thing. We've turned ourselves into a cheeky bit of a science civ here. Let's go for the academy. Yeah, I'd rather build just a fresh new one over here to get the right adjacency here. Okay, minus 2 gold is not that bad. It's been a while since we played the crisis though, so this is interesting. I'm having fun. Yeah, let's get a Hulche out here. I don't think this this crisis area is gonna last very long. The science on the vegetation is quite nice, eh? That's really good for us. Oh yeah, this is going to be chill as hell. All right, well that was... I don't know if you could call that a crisis. I think, you know, I think it's potential that that wasn't a crisis really, but we're just going to chip away at experience here. Just chip away at some experience here. We want to buy the academy when we can. 388, not enough yet. 268 diplomacy though. What can we achieve with that? Get a cultural exchange out of it. Might as well improve trade relations, you never know. So they're building fortifications here. That's a little annoying. But we're just going to keep chipping away. Okay, after this, build me a chariot, please. I do want, you know, some semblance of an army to carry through to the next stage, ideally. So Carthage is not a city for us, and that's something we also have to fix. Carthage is currently a town, but I do want it to be a city. I'm just going to pack everyone up, and we can go deal with some of the stuff up here, maybe. Another cultural legacy point. That's another wonder for us, Emil Bell. We don't want to take too many wonders early on. They take up space on the map, and there's some great wonders in specifically the exploration age. I'm not sure about the modern age as much, but that's okay. Another diplomatic point, which is kind of what we wanted. Military Sabotage Espionage Act. At this point, like, how 3% yields towards every alliance I have repeatable. I mean, that's pretty good. Military Sabotage. Let's make an alliance here. Oh, we don't have those yields yet, but we can form an alliance. Eben is just globally left out. What does Sabotage Military mean? Military Sabotage? Oh, combat strength. That's pretty cool. How long does it last? 10 turns. I mean, let's go for it. Whatever. We never sabotaged anything before on youtube.com/sexiestmanalive/VanBradley. All right, commander promotion. Now, first promotion, we always got to take assault. You know what? Hell yeah. We're just going to take maneuver. I want a fast boy for next stage. All right, I can buy that academy now. We are absolutely checking it in right here with the villa. Beautiful. Plus 300 happiness, minus 50 science. Oh, no. However will we survive losing a half turn of science? All right, there we go. We're getting more codices. I don't know how many do we need for the... We still need 3 more wonders. We're not getting that one. Still need quite a few. Well, good news is we're going to have no problem getting the golden age, the economic one. It's not the one I want, though. Let's get another merchant. I do want more resources. Okay, we're finally going to be able to clear this galley, which is nice. All right, I'm converting Carthage to a city. Pretty important that this becomes a city and we get our main... Yeah, that's fine. And we get our main dudes in there. That's pretty funny that he still wants to trade with me. I mean, yeah, sure. If you want to, man. No one's making you, but if you want to. Let's get the Jalaa. But the Jalaa, the good ones... Oh, we'll just go right here. That's fine. 20% towards training units. All right, I can get rid of the gold. Gold can go down in Carthage. That's fine. Oh, now we're talking with some policy cards. All right. Let me just go minus 20 gold. Not my favorite thing ever, but not the end of the world. So I'm going to sneak around and kill this. Just after we're done, you know, pumping up this commander with free hits. What sucks is it means there's an independent power up here that we're not the suzerain of. Dude, this guy's going to be the speediest mofo of all time. All right. I mean, the next spot to settle is going to be kind of around where this is. But for now, we're just going to chip away slowly. Yeah, there they go. So now we're not getting any more experience. 2 is kind of the limit on getting good experience there, but that's fine. That's all good. I'm pretty happy with the food and happiness situation, to be honest. I think just finding ways to get this science on this vegetated tiles is probably worth it. So settlers kind of carry over now from my understanding of the situation. There's quite a few good wonders left as well. Still some buildings I want to grab. Let's grab this altar. I guess the altar is not going to be that helpful in the next stage, but it's a really good shout right now, so that's fine. We're getting close to the end here. Future tech is good, but I actually want the codices first, because I want to hit the golden age. I mean, this is also just a really good altar. All right. Can I kill an archer? The answer is yes. We can kill an archer. Good. This is a good development. Ben Franklin hit another milestone for Wonder of the Ancient World. We still have a 10-turn timer as well, right? So that's new. Yeah, let's kill the commander. I don't want any frickin' barbarian promotions. That just sounds dreadful. All right, you're dead. You're gonna get in here. We're going on a trip. next turn, though. Actually, you also get in here. We're going to take that dude with us. Yeah, this dude can stay down here just in case Ibn Battuta gets his knickers in a twist again. Ursa gone, no worries. Oh no, we've been attacked. Oh dear. However, will we survive this attack? Okay, you're joining. Get in. We're going. Oh, look at that movement. Hell yeah. Wow. Worth. Yeah, we definitely need a Kuna right here to get the unique quarter. Can we stop hitting milestones, please? I don't want the age to progress that fast. We're not doing long ages anymore because we have the timer, but still. I mean, I feel like these pyramids are a pretty good deal. Gold in production on improvements in districts on minor and navigable river tiles in the settlement ageless. It's good, but it's one of those like good, but how good? We got a lot of stuff we got to build in future ages. And you got another settler and just prep it. Because the settlers carry over, yes? They better. I read somewhere that they were going to, and this was 2 months ago. I don't even know if I like that as a mechanic. I'm just trying to game the game here. I was trying to win a game of civilization. I wouldn't mind an amphitheater. Less of a culture focus than I was assuming we'd go for, to be honest. I do want an ageless fishing key is kind of helpful, I think. Yeah, I think we just grow that one back. The thing is, I have to build everything now. Okay, well, first off, you're being rude. I don't like when people are rude. All right, Leptis, give me what you got, dog. Hell yeah. There we go. Is that the golden age? Yeah, we got the golden age, baby. Didn't even really want the golden age that bad, but we got it indeed. Oh, now we're really ticking this away. Oh, God. All right, we just need the codices first. We just need the codices first. All right, these guys can't attack this turn because I got dumb promotions. But those promotions got me here very quickly, so you know what? Maybe they're not dumb. Maybe the promotions were very wise. All right, we got more codices. That's good. New social policy in, everybody. I'm actually going to take that production against culture buildings. Because I think we can build a few more culture buildings in our cities before we go. Let's go celebration for extra culture as well. Yeah, I think like 8 turns for an amphitheater is not bad. Put it with the altar. Do I circle back for some of these 0 turns? All right. Maybe the skill trades commerce. What's great about the future text is all the wildcard points, but I do want the codexes. The codices are important enough to me that I want them. Okay, well this is good. So you can unload and attack. You'll kill this guy. Hell yeah. Now you can unload and attack. So you'll come here. Perfect. Hell yeah. Let's get the settler unloaded just so it's in the right spot. Oh, you're going to be a prick and... No. You spawned a phalanx? I don't even know what that is. I mean, seems destructive, whatever it is. All right, we lost one of our chariots, but we must improvise, adapt, and overcome. I think, on the whole, it's possible that the loss of a single chariot is but nothing compared to the victory we shall soon achieve. I will absolutely take another codex. I have room for 3 more. How many more do I need? I mean, I'm going to get the ones that I need. It's more about how many. 2 more. All right, so that's easy. We'll get them in the science tree. So that's not a problem. We don't have a ton of spare happiness kicking around here. It's probably enough for at least 1 specialist that gives us a little bit of everything. Hey, our spy remained hidden. Ibn Battuta's got weak-ass armies now. Look at that. Yeah. Let's just sauce in here. Get that codex. Definitely the extra culture. I'll go construction towards science buildings. We're just trying to construct as much as possible here by the end. I want the academy because I'm going for that golden age. Some gold in the next age would not go amiss either, to be fair. I'm going to scout with this to see if I can find that. I have 458 diplomacy. I mean, as long as some of it carries over, I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I don't know what the carryover of diplomacy change is like, but I guess we'll find out. Oh my god, they spawn more? Oh, Jesus Christ. What an awful time for that to come in. No, I've got to take 2 more, hey? All right, well, it's food and gold and minus 18, I guess. Yeah, it's got to be minus happiness. That's lame. It's lame sauce. Okay, well, I think strategy of take camp and get rid of it is still a good one. Now, whatever units are left, we have to deal with them, but at least that's done now. I think some units are likely going to die here. I'm not going to be the biggest fan of it. Yeah, you're dead. Unfortunate. But hey, we still got some work to do. Why can I only settle up here? Why can't I settle here? Is it too close to something? Ah, whatever. Okay, well, now you're dead. And if the only spot to settle is here, I've got to take it. Especially because Painted Rock is going to go in the next stage. So Painted Rock won't even be there, so that'll be fine. Something else might spawn, but we can just take it over. I'll do... Yeah, one more for the Codex here. And then just go Future Tech if we can, just for a wildcard point. Oh, it turns out there is no... I thought there'd be a Galorific. This one I'm just keeping to hold over to the next stage anyway. Alright, well, if we must. Boom, Koba. Alright, that's fine. I guess we work from the Silk outward, I suppose. Alright, there we go. We have the codices now. We've hit the Golden Age, I believe. That's correct. We've hit the Science Golden Age, which is the one that I wanted. So now we just go straight for Future Tech. I really want the... Oh, it's a random attribute point. Oh, you can't even select it anymore? That's lame. I'll take the boost for a starting tech in the next stage, though. Oh, random is dumb. Oh, Sid, why'd you do that? Alright, well, I suppose that's fair enough in the end. We gotta make sure we have at least another settler for the next age. Now you can come back. We're just making sure you're around. We're just making sure you're alive and happy and healthy. I've been told that settlers carry over to the next stage now, and I wanna see that happen. What did I just click? I don't even know what I just clicked. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Now I don't know where the settler goes. I mean, I think the obvious next spot for us to settle is going to be where Opone is. So let's get our settler friend kind of up in that area and see what we can find out. Overall, we lost some units. I'm pretty happy with how this went. 2 commanders into the next stage isn't, amazing. Okay, we're allies with these people, so hopefully they don't try and kill us. We've been nothing but good allies, to be a little fair. So we're back in Bach. Back and back. That's kind of how you say the AC/DC song if you're confused. I wouldn't mind this lighthouse. I don't think we need it at the end of the age here. I don't know if boats carry over. I don't know if boats carry over anymore. Let's get one more settler to carry over. I mean, if the alliances carry over a bit better, the only problem I might even have in the next stage is going to be Eben, and he's kind of out of it anyway, so I'm not worried about him. I suppose I want to go for this silk as well. Just build out in this direction, take some space away from Painted Rock. I mean, Benny Frank is going to be a problem in the next... Oh, they spawned again! God, they're such prats. That's okay. Let's go kill them. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, you all healed up? You're mostly healed up. Oh, that's really annoying. Are they going to settle over here? That'd be pretty funny. I don't even care that much, to be fair. It just gives me something to kill later if they ever get on my bad side. Oh, that's not going well. Alright, well, you don't even have any units. Alright, so let's think about this. You're a warrior. You're going to go here. You're a Hulche. This is the start of an attack. Oh, that is an attack. Oh, that one experience was enough for the promo as well. On the already highly promoted dude. Let me just go full assault here. Make sure everybody can be involved. Oh, Monk's Mound is pretty darn good. Alright, so let's go here, kill you. Can I kill you? There's some potential for killing you. Not quite it. I don't think I need the second version of any of these. I don't think I'm getting Wei Yang. Oh, my Wei Yang Palace hasn't been built by another player yet, so maybe we'll do that and then see. Alright. Still got some work to do here, but it's appearing manageable. Okay, we got that second settler now. Pretty into having a few more army units kicking around. Check the library with the academy. If we're going to get the scientific golden age, we kind of want the scientific buildings that'll keep their adjacency to still be around. Don't mind this lighthouse at all. Get that in there. All right, get some more production of Whack Cabnal. That's good. Some happiness in Koba Town. I'm certainly interested in Wei Yang Palace. At least a little bit interested. Oh, barely. 10 turns until the end of the age. Okay, perfect. Oh, perfect. So it's counting down exactly. That's good. That's good. So turn 145. Okay, we have saved the city. This was our aim. This was our goal. This was a thing that made us happy. All right, we got the future tech, which is, it's nice though that the future tech doesn't continue. So we're not gonna be able to get another one. So we might as well churn through these masteries. The fish will be nice. 3 food is just always good. Perfect. And which one did we get? Random? Oh, it was scientific. Oh, it says random, but if it just goes, whatever. 1 science and settlements for each resource assigned to them. Golden happiness towards maintaining buildings is quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to go down that direction. 50% production towards producing buildings for the rest of the game is quite good. I'm going to build a boat just to see if the boat stays over, because we get a free boat in the next stage anyway. And I'm really curious as to what happens with the boat. 9 turn Wei Yang Palace is amazing, and we definitely want that, especially on a farm. Yeah, get rid of that. 7 turns, perfect. 7 turns is within the realm of possibility for us. We can get a future civic in 7 turns as well, which is also good. I really just don't know how much of this diplomacy is going to carry over. Yeah, let's do wonder construction. That's pretty funny. I'll chuck a ginseng over this way. Perfect. Now we have some gold. Where would this gold be most helpful? Definitely probably in Whack Cabnal. I just want to check through some of our towns and see if there's any obvious... Copan is still over here having a great time. Yeah, fishing key over on Copan makes sense. If boats carry over, it's possible we made a mistake at some point not going for them a little bit earlier, but such is life. Ah, he settled Ravenna. No stress. That's fair enough. That's a good play. If he can block off this little thing from us, that would be bad. He's got a lot of units. Weighing Palace is huge, though. That's very, very good for us. There's just something about that diplomacy that's very, very good for the entire game. And I think it's one of my favorite parts about Civ 7 is just how good the diplomacy is in this game and how, like, the options you have with it are a little, you know, reductive and basic, but the actual use of the mechanic feels a lot better than it did in Civ 6. Might as well go for Masonry if it's the last thing on the list. This game feels a little bit better on, like, mostly deity. I think the combat we did a little too low. I think deity combat feels better, but the actual pace at which you're going through everything feels pretty good for a standard age. It feels like I got everything I wanted out of playing on long ages, but without having to actually play on longer ages, which is good. 5 turns until the age ends. Let's just finish up a quarter over here. Get the monument, get the amphitheater. That can be a quarter. That's fine. This villa is going to be pretty good. Yeah, no need to disrupt the farms yet. I wonder if we can... Oh, my God, that's a lot of archers. I wonder if we can take Utica in the next stage. Maybe that'll be our... At some point, we can probably just eliminate Eben. That might be our next port of call in the exploration age. Just find some treasure fleets, kill Eben. This countdown also feels way better. I can't believe they were so dismissive during the, like, beta phase of this idea. I don't know how anyone tested this and went, yep, this is worse. Sick. All right, we got some production. That feels pretty good. We finished the culture tree. Now, what is it? Is it random? It's just cultural. Okay, I feel like you just get one for the type, which is fine with me. How are you still spawning dudes? I could... Oh, it's the same guy. Oh, that's fair and valid. He was already there. That's okay. All right, we're quite a ways behind Ben, but we're keeping up with everyone else. And that makes sense, though. Our skills are not in collecting science and culture. They're in the art of celebrations and happiness, and I think in that sense we've done quite well. So I'm not that mad about being a little bit behind Ben. I think that's fine. 2 turns. If we can carry 2 alliances into the next stage, I'd really, really like that. I guess for 2 turns, just do, like, science initiative. I don't know. How quickly can you build a commander? 12 turns? That's fine. Ah, looks like we got some distant lands right here in Whack Cabnal, hey? Age of Antiquity's ending. Last turn, everybody. What a good game back. We're having fun. This was great. I guess it doesn't matter, because none of what we're doing is getting built anyway, so do some research initiative. It'll be interesting to see who we meet in the exploration age on the distant lands. Final turn of this age. Oh, we got a big growth here. A big old growy. I guess we're already kind of maxed out in different directions. Let's just go there. Take up the rest of the space. Culture's fine. I'll sub out all this. Oh, you can't sub them out. Once they're in, eh? All right. All right, fair play. I haven't done a crisis in a while. I haven't done a good crisis in a hot second here. I think carrying that +3 combat strength for wounded units, like, as ability we can use in every age is incredible. Antiquity complete. Killed it. Did it. What a good game back. I've been playing for 3 hours. It's taking me a minute to remember everything. Wow. But look at this. All right, there we are. A lot of things happened, and we're doing very well with those things. We got 2 golden ages, the ones we wanted. We could have gotten the purple one, but we didn't need to, and we weren't really going for the red one, so that's all good. Hey, the Rizzler's level 3 now. That's like 300% more than it was when we started, so that feels pretty good. Maybe I'll find his level 9 memento at some point. Maybe that'll be the real win for us. All right, we have the option of changing mementos. Happiness per age for completing narrative events. I think we'll just keep these. I'm pretty into these, to be fair. I think we'll just keep them. Now, how do we want to approach the exploration age? Because we are no longer the Maya. We have to pick something else. The 2 being suggested are Hawaii. Let's take a look at Hawaii. We never played a Hawaii on YouTube yet. Happiness on fishing boats feels pretty good. It's exploring. It's kind of themed for what we're doing. The happiness on fishing boats specifically, 3 food, 2 production, 1 culture for each adjacent farm is pretty good. I quite like the idea of going for Hawaii. Majapahit is also one of the recommended options. We got good naval units. Yeah, I mean, unique naval unit, combat strength against naval units. That's pretty good. A unique missionary is pretty darn good. A happiness building and a culture building feels great for what we're doing. An extra specialist limit feels pretty good. It goes away, but I mean, hey, we'll probably win pretty quick in the modern age. I think we're going for Majapahit. Let's go. Let's go Majapahit. That just feels a little better. I do want to try Hawaii at some point, but not this time. I just learned to pronounce Mojapahit and not Majapahit, and that makes perfect sense. Mojapahit. I got this. I can pronounce things. And here we are, everybody, in the exploration age. We're going to take a look around in the next video. I'm excited to see how it looks like things stayed on the exact tiles they were on. That's incredible. Man, this is way different. Anyways, oh, where did all that room go? Wow. All right, they spawned in with the new city-states and everything. Okay, well, if you enjoyed this video, we're back. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Can't wait to keep playing more Civ 7 on this channel in the future. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is VanBradley, and we will see you in the next one.